Hello everyone, Darcinovia here with another review. This time, we're going back to DC and we're going to review Harley Quinn, which is the new 52 series. This is the first volume of that. Harley Quinn, Hot in the City. Now, at the time this was published, people were complaining that the new 52 was too dark and grim. It was not fun, and Harley Quinn was made to counteract that. Now, some people may not like this version of Harley Quinn because they see her as DC's answer to Deadpool, and I can understand the points, but I thought it was real. I think it's really fun, though. I do feel like it does know when to break the fourth wall and when not to. Issue 0, it was hilarious, especially at one scene. This is the kind of story you would expect from a Harley Quinn solo comic. It's just going to showcase the artwork is perfect. It's really good, actually, and I'm surprised. Now, think of this comic series as more as a dark comedy. That's a lot of the humor is, and my sense of humor is dark. I love dark humor, and I thought it was a really fun comic. Don't expect this the narrative to be really thought provoking and really dark, because it's not, it doesn't take itself too seriously, which is, I felt like it's something that I think DC desperately needs. And Harley Quinn is crazy, which that's what I love. Wouldn't love Harley Quinn as a crazy psychopath? That's exactly what she is. The first story arc basically deals with Harley Quinn having a bounty on her head, which I'm not going to spoil who put it on her head, but I think it's fucking hilarious. I mean, seriously, I actually really love Harley Quinn as a character. I know it's not the same as the one I'm familiar with from the animated series. This is a different Harley Quinn. Her interpretation is completely different. And unlike that piece of shit Suicide Squad, I would recommend having this be your first. I don't want to recommend Suicide Squad as your first exposure to Harley Quinn. If you want to be more familiar with a classic version of the character, there's other comics I could recommend at a later date. But if you're interested in something that'll make you laugh with Harley Quinn in there, I think it's really good. And one of my favorite scenes, it's a complete parody of a scene from a certain movie. You'll know immediately when you see it. Now, what do I think of the series so far after one volume? I am glad I picked it up. I think it's really good. I think it's funny. I think it's a really fun series. It's something I would recommend to any Harley Quinn fan out there, even though some people may not like this version of Harley Quinn because it doesn't resemble her classic counterparts. But to be honest, when it comes to comics, I welcome a different interpretation of a character because it makes that character fresh. I think the scenes with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy is really entertaining. I love Poison Ivy as a character. I think Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn as a duo is amazing, actually. And to be honest, it's refreshing reading a Batman villain, solo comics that doesn't take itself too seriously, and I think that's what makes this comic so fun. If you want something that's fun but dark, I would read this. I mean, even though it may not be the Harley Quinn a lot of you people are familiar with, especially if you grew up with Batman the Animated Series or you read some comics, in the late 1990s, early to late 2000s, I still recommend this because sometimes some of us could use a laugh, and it does a great job at doing that. Harley Quinn, I give it a classic rating. Sorry, I know some Harley Quinn fans wouldn't like that, but I thought it was a fun comic. I recommend anyone to read this, even if you hate the New 52. If you want to have a laugh and you want to read about someone other than Batman, but with dark humor, I'd recommend Harley Quinn. Have a nice day, everyone, and as always, see you guys next time.